Welcome to Tanks Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, so professional woman. As a recording time of 4:43 p.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum contract $3,142, about 1.42% so far. As you can see clearly on the crypto market and the equity market, we are relatively kind of a mixed bag. Kind of a lot of mixed signal across the market today, you know, from the minutes that came out from the Feds indicating there's going to be a rise of interest rates, which is obviously going to be happening in the near future. We know there's going to be 7 allocated interest hikes while shrinking the balance sheet at the same time within 2022 based on Wall Street expectation. In addition to that, we have the mixed signal coming out from obviously the Russian and Ukraine war. Seems like it's still percolating, but there are mixed signal among the media affectation. Not sure if the war is going to be progressing or digressing. And being net positive, you know, I guess mitigated across the spectrum with respect to obviously the consumer purchasing number that came out this morning. Seems like it beat Wall Street expectation, right? So net, I would say 2 negative, 1 positive. But the 2 negatives are relatively more sizable than the positive one, which subsequently drives some selling pressure. So across the board, kind of mixed at the moment. So without diving, you know, wasting more time, let's just dive into technical analysis to see how we're trending at the moment. So respective recording time of 4:44 p.m. on the Eastern Time, Ethereum contract $3,143, about 1.4% so far. You can see clearly we are below the 3,150, and at the same time, we are attempting to form a cup and handle per our depiction yesterday, right? And if we do not form this cup and handle, which we technically have to reach to the next level of 3,332 or 3,350, that will complete the handle, right? And then you will subsequently see a dip to go back to 2,143 and then subsequently surge up from there, right? So that's like the typical cup and handle, which is obviously a positive signal. However, you could see that clearly on the MACD, we are on top of the signal line, so that means we have a high propensity to cross down. As you know, we have not crossed down for a while. So as you cross down, what does that mean? That's a death cross, right? Which is a negative pattern. At the same time, the market is looking for some sort of a reason to sell off anyways at 56 out of 70 at a relatively overbought level. That there's a high propensity to go down that actually go up from here. So definitely be cautious, you know, if you're thinking about buying now. But if you buy now on a technical front, you know, fundamentally speaking, we're still at a relatively discount. Respect to Bitcoin down about 1.21% at 44,000 right now. Seems like we are very comparable fashion in terms of the trade, but you know, you can see that we are the 60 out of 70 above, you know, still above the line on the MACD. So as we cross down, that means we are gonna have a high propensity to go down to the 40,000. If the war is even more severe, break down to 37 to below from here. Dogecoin at down about 1.82%. At the 1490 right now. I like anywhere from 1386 all the way to 12 cents from here at the 50 out of 70. So not the best, not the worst. So a lot of mediocre levels at the moment. Cardano is 108 right now, down about 2.25%. 102 to 92 from here. It's more logical for us to incur risk at the 46 out of 70. It's not the best, not the worst. But you can see that this seems very much like a head and shoulder pattern, right? The shoulder, head, shoulder down, and I think we have a high propensity to go down. So 102 to 92 is more logical to incur risk. Solana is 102 right now. You can see that clearly we are forming another head and shoulder, I can tell. Shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. And I think we are currently at the okay level, 43 out of 70, but we are also on top, right, on the MACD front. So that means the technicals indicates that a more opportune level will be anywhere from 90 to 80 from here, which we will technically bounce from. XRP is up about 1.70%. You can see that we tried to form a handle, a cup and handle, obviously, but you can see that how weak we are right now. We couldn't get there, and at the same time, a large separation on the MACD, and very overbought right now at the 60 out of 70. So I would ideally just wait. I think a sell-off is imminent for XRP. We have a large gap, so I think anywhere from 60 to 55 from here. Polkadot's flat at the moment. I like anywhere from basically 1850 to 1587 from here to 45 out of 70. Algorand's up about 3%. I like anywhere from basically 90 to 79 from here to 45 out of 70. Shiba Inu, I do not like the current level. Large separation, 46 out of 70. I like anything from low 2000s to 1400, 900 from here per our technical analysis that we've talked about if we date this all the way back, back in October. MACD has down about 1.4%. First, I really don't like the flash crashes that we see in front of us. This might be a technical glitch, but I refreshed the this app many times. It seems like it's still showing. So that's not a good indicator. That means it's real. Hopefully it's not. But I know that some of my friends have told me that it might not be the case on other platforms. It's not showing the same thing. But again, it's still relatively overbought at 51 out of 70, 184 right now. Seems like this is a head and shoulder pattern at the same time. So 143 to 120 is much better. AVAX up about 1.6%. Seems like we're forming a cup and handle, and I think we are having the secondary surge right now. So we form a cup, right? Now we're gonna be ideally forming a handle, and I think we will sell back down a little bit and then surge back up. But is this going to be a mega pump? I don't think so, because we're the 62 out of 70 already, and at the same time, MACD is already over. So as we cross down, that's another negative signal. So I think not the best level to incur risk at the moment. And Terra, or Luna, if you may, 55 right now, down about 1.7%, 47 out of 70. Again, 62, 52 to 45 from here. We are basically $3 above the 52. I think it's okay, like not the best level again, right? 47 out of 70, so not the best, not the worst, right? So across the board, seems like there are some negative foreshadow on the technical front. So hopefully, you know, we are utilizing our cash reserve and be ready for it. It seems like there is still a lot of uncertainty in the air, especially with the Ukraine-Russian war that's cultivating. And at the same time, the Feds might be, you know, hiking the interest rates, you know, shortly without like giving us a heads up, which happens all the time on a weekly basis, right? That's whenever you see like a major dip or a major surge because of the counterbalance of the interest rates or interest hikes or dip, right? So appreciate you. Let me know how it goes on this remaining of the day. But hope you guys have a good night. If it's nighttime for you, it's almost night for me. It's at 5 p.m. almost already on the East Coast. So appreciate you. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.